Hey guys, good morning. Happy Sunday. It's Joe and it's time for a pocket with Joe. We've got 5 games on the ice. The first one kicking off at the top of the hour here. So I wanted to make sure I got here with you guys. It's going to be a good Sunday. How's everyone's bets going so far? Oh my God, college basketball, Penn State not able to cover that spread. They got the win, but man, game really pissed me off. And now I'm sweating a couple here. So I've got to turn my TV volume off. Let's do that first. Ben, happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday, Kev, Courtney, and James. Let's make some freaking money today. The ice. Oh my God, the Flames last night. Flames booing, the fans booing the Flames. Flames was in that one. 3-0 to the Minnesota Wild. The Wild kept that game under, so we got the under there. And that stupid Avs game, I tell you, I was so mad at that Avs game. Yeah, I lost. Lost that game, and it hurt my wallet most definitely. So it's time to kill the books today. Let's jump straight into it. The first game we have on the ice is the Tampa Bay Lightning taking on the Carolina Hurricanes. This one kicks off at the top of the hour. Now, this is going to be an incredible game on the ice. We have a total of 6. Hitting it to the under is -110. We have the Canes coming in at -170 and a +140 here for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, when we look at the Lightning, they've just been absolutely struggling. They did lose their last 4 games off that loss to the Buffalo Sabres. And so they're coming in on that back-to-back. That was their game yesterday. Now, we were able to get both teams to score in the first period. It was beautiful. Plus money on those both teams to score. I can't remind you guys enough when you're looking at a high first period. If you do think both teams to score, you got to hit those both teams to score because the books, the over 1.5s, they're hitting into the -160s or higher right now. So looking at those, if you think both teams will score, you'll normally get positive money. Now, in this one, I don't think this is one where we're going to get both teams scoring in the first period. I think we've got a lower first period here. Andre Vasilevsky coming in to goal for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and Frederik Andersen here for the Carolina Hurricanes. Now, we know how strong the Canes are defensively, holding opponents to 26.2 shots on goal per game. So this is going to be all about defense. This is going to be all about goaltending. Andre Vasilevsky has had some absolutely phenomenal games, and I'm going to look at his save shots on goal prop tonight because I do think that is a good way to make some money in this game. His save shots on goals coming in at 31.5, you guys. We know the Carolina Hurricanes get these shots on goal. And why I'm not looking at Frederik Andersen, even though I expect the Canes to win this, is because, hang on, my dog is licking his foot. That is going to drive me crazy. We look at the ability of the defense of the Carolina Hurricanes to not allow these shots to come in. So when the Lightning score, it's going to be on these high danger shots. They're going to be able to get those off, but they're not going to get as many shots as I would like to see to look at their goalie prop on Frederik Andersen for Frederik Andersen save shots on goal because his defense will give him the ability. So when we're looking at the Tampa Bay Lightning here, Andre Vasilevsky, he has a 2.61 goals against average. Now, the defense of the Tampa Bay Lightning are allowing 31.6 shots on goal, and we know the Canes are bringing it. They're third in the league for shots on goal, averaging 35.1. I think there is plenty of wiggle room in this number to take him over the 31.5. Now, the over 31.5 is coming in at -118 to that over. So I do like that. I do think this is a great game for the Canes to come away with the win. This is one, though, that I could see going to overtime. This is not one that I want to take the Canes in regulation. I think this is too tight of a game. This is all going to come down to which goaltender makes mistake and which defense lets something slip past them, because we know we have high-powered offenses in this game. These two teams are some of the best overall in the whole league. We got the Lightning sitting third in the Atlantic and the Carolina Hurricanes sitting first in the Metro. Now, they need to keep winning, you guys. They really do. So they've won 13 of their past 16 games, but the Devils really are catching on them. If they start going, the Canes go on a losing streak and the Devils start going on a huge winning streak, this could be a bad situation for Carolina. So look for Carolina to come in to be able to do things here. And then that under, you guys, I love this game. I think it's going to be terrifying riding this under here. But I do think defense and goaltending is the storyline of this. The Canes trending nicely to that under. 5 of their last 6 going under the number. The last 4 games versus the Lightning in Carolina have gone under that number as well. So we got a lower scoring one. Let me know what you guys think. Your notification didn't go off. I am so sorry the notification didn't go off. Big shout out to all of you. Taking the Wild, you went against my Calgary Flames. I don't blame you. Taking the Wild there was an amazing one at plus 165. Like I said, no value on Calgary at all. Remember, those teams do play again on Tuesday, I believe it is, in Minnesota. So it might be another opportunity to get the win. With Minnesota, again, I tell you, Calgary is absolutely falling apart. Look for another lower scoring one as well. And then, damn Edmonton. I tell you, Edmonton really should have got that win yesterday. The Kings for the nice big win, though. Okay, you guys, let's jump into the next game here on the board. I have to move fast today. I'm on Sports Grid later, so make sure you join me on Sports Grid between 4 and 8 Eastern today. Now, the Montreal Canadiens take on the Vegas Golden Knights, and this is an exciting one because we get to see Jonathan Quick coming into goal for the Vegas Golden Knights. Now, it is plus 220 here for the Montreal Canadiens, minus 175 here for the Vegas Golden Knights. On that puck line, Vegas laying 1.5 on that puck line. Illinois is catching on Purdue, you guys. I had the under 140. I'm stressing this. 2 minutes and 23 seconds left. This one goes to overtime. My under is freaking blown. It's just on my TV. Sorry. Stressing. Let's get back to hockey. Vegas on the puck line, minus 1.5 is minus 110. Plus 1.5 is minus 110. Total of 6.5 in this one. Now, this game, if you have faith in Jonathan Quick coming out here for Vegas and having a stellar performance, you have to ride with the Vegas Golden Knights here on the puck line, in my opinion, because I do think it is a good way to look. Now, the Montreal Canadiens, this is their last game on the road. They are ready to go home. Jake Allen expected in goal for them. They've lost their last 2. They lost to the Ducks 3-2. Vegas isn't in a bad situation here, and they're coming off a shootout loss versus the New Jersey Devils, where I think they're going to want payback here, and they're going to take it out on the Montreal Canadiens. So I'm looking at that first period for the Vegas Golden Knights to come in. They got the shootout win. I am totally drawing a blank. They got the shootout win. They played an absolutely phenomenal game. But I do think this is one where they come in rolling with momentum into this game. They have struggled a little bit on that puck line. So it's one I'm kind of cautious of, and that's why I'm looking at that first period for the Vegas Golden Knights. I really do think that first period, we come out, we see Jonathan Quick play great, and Vegas goes over. Now, Jonathan Quick was with the Kings, and then he got traded to Columbus, and then Columbus traded him. He didn't even spend I don't even think he even thought that he would be in Columbus for half a second. He expressed his dislike there. So looking at his goalie props here, his save shots on goal for Quick is coming in at 23.5 at minus 120 to the over. So when we look at what the Montreal Canadiens are able to do for shots on goal, they are being held to 27.8. We see Vegas, though, giving up 30.7. I do think Montreal comes in here strong enough to get those shots, putting Jonathan Quick over the 23.5 save shots on goal. I expect Montreal to have at least 28 shots on goal in this one. Jonathan Quick is not going to let in that many. Like I said, I had a really hard time backing Jonathan Quick the last couple months with Vegas. Jonathan Quick has been an outstanding goalie. He didn't get the support that I think we'll see Vegas give him in this one tonight. So give me Quick, save shots on goal as well, over. Give me Vegas in the first period, and I do lean to Vegas for the full game, but they have shown their struggles. I like Vegas's team total more than I like the total of this game, taking it to the over, because I really don't trust in Montreal to get these points with this last game of a road trip for them. Okay, seeing your guys' comments come in. Montreal playing hot. They are playing hot right now. So if you do believe Montreal can get a couple goals on Jonathan Quick, you definitely look at that over. Vegas in 60 is another great way to go with this one. Let's get this frickin' money today, you guys. You're in New Jersey. 10 goals in 8 games. The New Jersey Devils just playing absolutely incredible hockey right now. the Detroit Red Wings and the Philadelphia Flyers, 6 p.m. Eastern for this one. The Red Wings coming in here absolutely struggling. They've lost their last 5 games. Last night, they played the Islanders. We got the under. We got the Islanders. The Islanders won that 4-1. Now, the Philadelphia Flyers have lost their last 4. They took the Rangers to overtime, though, which was pretty spectacular to see. They did lose it 3-2. On the back-to-back here for the Detroit Red Wings, I see why they're coming in as the underdog, but I look at the Philadelphia Flyers, and I can't trust this team on either side of the puck, offensively, defensively. Carter Hart hasn't been showing us everything that we'd like to see out of him. For myself, it's the Red Wings or nothing, but this isn't a game that I'm rushing to bet. We've got 2 teams sitting 7th in their divisions, with the Red Wings sitting 7th in the Atlantic and 7th in the Metro here for the Philadelphia Flyers. Do I want to put my money on these 2 teams? No, not really. We look at the Philadelphia Flyers. They have lost 8 of their last 9 games. They're not playing well at all. But the Red Wings lost their last 5 straight. So I look at this one. I got to hit that over. I do think the goals are coming in. I think we can see this being a higher scoring one, going over that total of, let me just make sure this total has not moved. Yeah, going over that total of 6 at +102 to the over. We know the Red Wings can score some goals, and they have been able to. So they were limited last night. We could see goals in this one. But like I said, you guys, not always. You don't have to bet every game. You don't have to bet it. Neil liking Philly to the over. And I do think we can see the goals coming in if you want to bet that one. Let's get all these hockey games going. I'm really excited to see the New Jersey Devils come out today. Now, Timo Meier is day-to-day. He's listed right now. So if we see him, is a question mark here. This is 7 o'clock Eastern. We know Jack Hughes has been an absolute moneymaker for us from the New Jersey Devils. I would be looking at his points, his goals, and assists tonight. I definitely think you will make some money backing Jack Hughes again. Now, looking at the Devils, Vanek expected in goals and Vejmelka expected here for the Arizona Coyotes. We know the Coyotes love to play this upset role, especially here in Mullet Arena. It's a hard place to fade them. They're sitting 14-11-2, which is not stellar, you guys, but they are 15-12 at home on that puck line. The New Jersey Devils here, I just don't like the value we're getting for the full game on the puck line. Laying 1.5 on the puck line, wanting them to win by 2 goals is -140. Now, there is no look ahead situation, and it is the New Jersey Devils here that lost their last game to Vegas in a shootout loss. So that was a 4-3 loss. The New Jersey Devils taking it out on the Coyotes in this first period. They've had a day's break, and I think that's what we will see. I think we'll see a Devils team that's sitting 2nd in the Metro. They still want to catch on the Canes. They want to take this division. Look for them to dig hard. They beat the Coyotes last time 4-2. So this is another one where I'm looking at that first period. When we have such big favorites like this, you guys, I hate taking them puck line full game. Then we take out the equations of goalies being pulled and everything like that. This team can come out strong from the start. So I'm going to look at the New Jersey Devils in the first period on the puck line, -0.5. We're getting that at -104. So I think that is a great way to go with this one. Now looking at what this total is at 6.5, we know the Devils are going to come in here, get the points on the board. I think their team totals 4.5. So I'm not loving it. And this total 6.5. We have to count on the Arizona Coyotes to get a couple here, so I'm going to stay off. I could see this being a 4-0, 4-1, 4-2 style game. But if the Devils decide to open up and Vejmelka has an absolutely terrible day here, we know the Devils could get this over themselves. So I'm going to stay off that total, you guys. Just give me the Devils in the first period. Timo Meier, if he is listed as playing, if he goes from a game or a day-to-day to playing today, I would look at him for his points, for his goal tonight. I think he comes out strong versus the Coyotes for his new team. Now, Jack Hughes, like I said, moneymaker for us. So anything you bet with Jack Hughes is normally a good one. The last game, the Seattle Kraken taking on the Colorado Avalanche. Seattle's now won their last 3, moved back up to 3rd in the Pacific. Grubauer expected here. Colorado, that stupid loss last night. They lost their last 2. They absolutely blew it versus the Stars yesterday. 7-3 loss in that one. My head is still shaking at what we saw. I tell you, when you look at these 2 teams, you guys, we have, let me just see if odds have changed. The Avs coming in at minus 162 plus 134 for the Kraken, a total of 6 in this one. I don't want to lay that with the Colorado Avalanche. I do think they are a better team than what we saw out of them yesterday. I think in this one, you can look at Cale Makar's shots on goal. Get him over the 2.5 is minus 125. I do think this is a strong game for him. Now, they have won their last 8 home games on that second leg of a back-to-back. So this is a team at home on the back-to-back does play well. They beat the Seattle Kraken 2-1 in their last game out. You guys, this one is going over the total. Man, I've got 30 seconds left. 69-67. I can't go over 140. And we are like right on the cusp of that number, and the fouls are coming. I hate losing bets, you guys. Yeah, I'm pissed. Okay, so I'm going to look at Cale Makar. I'm going to look at his shots on goal to go over 2.5 in this one. The free throw hit. And I'm also going to look at Jordan Ebley here for a point. It's registering for the Seattle Kraken at minus 110. I think he comes in and gets a point in this one as well. So let's get some. Oh my God, this game at 29. I have to turn off my TV, you guys. That's what's coming down to. Now, looking at the total in this one, I'm going to hit this one to the over. I do think both of these teams have the ability to put the points on the board tonight. We know Grubauer is strong in goal for the Seattle Kraken, but the Avs really need to start opening up. They are a strong offensive team, and we look at what the defense of the Seattle Kraken has been allowing, and they've been allowing that 3.15 goals. Now, they are strong at limiting their opponent's ability to get these shots on goal, only allowing 27.8. It's going to be, I can't have, oh my God, this game's gone over. Okay, you guys, that's where I'm at. Can't trust these two teams today. Avs and Oilers were a huge letdown. Absolutely. So, yeah. It's crazy to see what we've been doing in the empty netters. Absolutely been killing us. So it looks like Husso is still out. Yeah, Husso still listed as out. So it's at 140. Game is blown for me, you guys. Damn it. Okay, let's recap these games, you guys. Sorry for my distraction today. I am pissed that I'm losing my college basketball bets. The Tampa Bay Lightning and the Carolina Hurricanes. Lightning on the back-to-back. They have covered the puck line in each of their last 11 games as an underdog versus the Canes, but there is no value here grabbing them plus 1.5. I think the Canes come away with the win. This team is just playing so phenomenally strong. And we've got the Tampa Bay Lightning on a losing streak here. They lost yesterday to the Sabres 5-3. I think this is one where we can count on the under 6. I'm looking at defense and goaltending to come out strong. Andre Vasilevsky here, his save shots on goal, 31.5 to that over at minus 118. I absolutely love. Give me the Canes on the money line for the parlay. Now, the next game, Montreal versus Vegas. I do think Jonathan Quick comes out strong here for his new team in the Vegas Golden Knights. Give me Jonathan Quick over 23.5 save shots on goals coming in at minus 120. And I think that hits nicely for us. Now, Vegas in the first period, I think, is a strong play. Vegas coming in here nice and strong into this game. They have won their last 2 games, so I don't trust them for the full game. I don't like laying the full 1.5 in the full game. Just give me Vegas in that first period. For the parlay, I'm going to put Vegas in regulation. The next game, we've got the Red Wings and the Flyers here. You guys, like I said, if you don't have to bet this one, don't bet it. I would be looking at the total going over 6. I think the value is on the Red Wings. While they are on the back-to-back, I think they can get things done. Now, the New Jersey Devils and the Arizona Coyotes. I love the Devils in the first period here to come out at minus 1.5 or minus 0.5 at minus 104. The full game, -1.5 at -140. I don't absolutely love. Give me the Devils in regulation for the parlay. I think they get this done nicely versus the Arizona Coyotes. Like I said, Jack Hughes for his goals, for his points, for his assists. I do like him today. Timo Meier, day-to-day decision. So if he gets listed as playing today, I would look at him for that anytime goal for his team. Like I said, staying off the total of the full game because I don't know how the Coyotes will come out, but I would look at the Devils team total. If you like them, I believe it's 4.5, so it's getting up there with a lot of goals. The Seattle Kraken and the Colorado Avs. I really want to take the Avs here. I want to back the Avs, but I can't get past this price at -172 versus the Seattle Kraken team that is fighting to stay at the top of the Pacific. They're sitting third right now. They need every win they can get. This team has been scoring goals, so if the Avs want to win this, they've got to outscore the Seattle Kraken. Give me the Kraken and the Avs over the total here for my best bet in this game. I'm also going to look at Cale Makar's shots on goal over 2.5 at -120. I know I normally do not take shots on goal for teams against teams where they limit their opponent's ability to get these shots, but I trust in Cale Makar to come out really strong off of that blowout loss yesterday. He needs to perform for this team. And only asking for 3 at -125, I don't think is too much to ask. Now, Jordan Eberle out here for the Seattle Kraken. I'm going to look at his point today. Taking him for a point is -110. So you guys, the recap of that parlay. Which game did I leave out? Oh, I left out the Red Wings and the Devils. It is the Canes on the money line, Vegas in regulation, Devils in regulation, and the Kraken and the Avs to the over 6 in that one. As for best bets, I like those goalie props, you guys. I like those goalie props a lot. I really do think Andrei Vasilevskiy comes out and plays a stellar game. I think this first game kicking off in 5 minutes between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Carolina Hurricanes is the game that really does stay under that total. Look for defense, look for goaltending. I know how phenomenal offensively these teams are, but I am not believing that this is going to be an offensive game. I think this is a defensive matchup on the court. I like Vegas in the first period, the New Jersey Devils in the first period, both on that puck line. I think when we got such huge favorites like that, asking them to come out nice and strong in the first game is where I like to put my money. Now, taking the Devils in the first period to come out off that loss to Vegas, I think is a phenomenal way to go as well. I went over by 7 whole points. That is not a bad beat. That is a terrible bet that I had of the under with Purdue and Illinois. So I should have just taken Purdue there. I was scared of it, but I tell you. Okay, you guys, that is it for it. Let's make some freaking money today. Did your game cash? No, I just lost that under in the college basketball game, and I lost Penn State this morning. They only won by 1 point. So let's go Liberty game. Got Liberty, that game going over 138. Okay, you guys, have a good one. Remember, I am on the grid in the next hour. So join me over on the Sports Grid between 4 and 8 o'clock. We'll be talking all these college basketball games going on. We'll be talking NBA, the hockey games, live betting the hockey games. Remember, watch those lines. If you're liking overs, and we see those first 5 minutes, no scoring, the juice is going to move, the line's going to move, everything like that. So make sure you watch those lines. We're watching them over on the grid, so join us over there. You had Penn State plus 11.5. You lost NHL and soccer. I tell you, the anxiety that I am feeling today with all of these games, I know you guys can absolutely relate. I have so many bets out today. When my first 2 bets of the day do not hit, it's frustrating. So the anxiety, it's like my heart. I can feel it right in my heart. So you guys have a good day. I will be on Sports Grid. Come join me. Come say hi. Lighten up my day. Okay, guys? I'll talk to you later. Greek olives. I want some Greek olives. Let's make Greek salad. Let's win. Let's cash today, you guys. I'll talk to you later. All the best in all of your bets. Let everyone know below what you are hitting. It doesn't matter if it's hockey or basketball, Or yeah, just let everyone know below so everyone can everyone can make money. It's the whole point of this. This community is fantastic and I appreciate each and every one of you. So have a great day, guys. We'll talk soon. Bye now.